Alrighty, we're gonna be making tea from Roselles, not wasp, and we're gonna be making them from persimmons that we got from that little tree right there. So, I already harvested these, so they grow on these like here. There's a seed capsule inside, so we are gonna make some Roselle persimmon tea. And Mr. Wasp, I'm sure you'd like it too, but it's just gonna be for humans today. Okay, first thing we need to do is we need to deconstruct our Roselles. So we're gonna take the calyxes, which is this part, take these off. Now this is the seed pouch. What you can do with this, I can think about like 20 seeds in here. You just kind of let this dry out, and when it's ready and the seeds are mature, it will just automatically kind of pop open. Now the tops will be sharp, so be careful about that. So we're going to save these because we're going to grow some more later. I'll be growing a whole bunch of these next year. Now you can eat these as a lemony taste, so you can eat them raw. There's nothing wrong with that. Like fruit, you can make candy out of this. You can make syrup out of this, jam, and tea. There's probably some other things that I've missed. Now the thing is about this tea, it's extremely healthy. There are a pile of compounds and nutrients in this tea that are a cure for like all sorts or reportedly of a cure. There are a lot of studies out there. I'll link those in the description that have been done on Roselles, or you may hear it called Rosella, Indian sorrel, Roselle hibiscus, that kind of stuff. So there's some great studies done on this. So I'm going to use this guy, and what we're going to do is we can just jam this in here. Get on in there. Get on down deep in there. Anyway, I'm from the south, so that's where that comes from. Okay, that's in there. Now we're going to use this. This is a persimmon. It's tiny. It's not as big as this guy here, but for this, we're just going to use this one. And this is the Saijo variety. You can't eat the skin, but the rest of it is absolutely delicious. So normally you just kind of pop the skin there and you just squeeze it in like that. You usually just pop that in your mouth. It's oh my god, they're so good. So the Roselle tea by itself is very good. It's great to make with sweets. You will be craving a sweet if you're drinking the Roselle tea. Alright, so I got a little bit extra here. I don't want any of this to go to waste. Put that in there. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Put our top on. Like that. Put that in there. And let's get some water. Alright. And so we're going to put in 40 ounces. It's about a liter in metric world. There we go. And let's put that in there. And smell like persimmons. There we go. Okay, so that's the max I want to put in there. Now, let's go boil it. So I'm going to put it on top of our tea thing. And we're just going to press go. Now I'm going to let this up, take several minutes to boil up. And we're going to let this boil. It goes through a few iterations of boiling. And so that way I'll get all the ingredients and the nutrients from the fresh Roselles and the persimmon and we're gonna try this out. So first time I've had this too, so I'm pretty excited. All right, it is done. This is look at this gorgeousness. Look at the color. Thick, and it smells really good. So we're going to try this. It's warm. Now I like to drink this cold. Wow, look at this flavor. Look at the color. Look at that color. Man, isn't that gorgeous? What's it smell like? Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, so we have a Roselle. We have a Persimmon in there. I'm so excited to taste this. It's hot, but that tastes really good. That Persimmon kind of takes some of the sour notes away from the Roselle, which I like, but the smell, oh, man, the smell is just out of this world. It has a very citrusy type of smell. Oh, that tastes good. It tastes like, okay, I'll say, if orange juice were a tea, that's kind of how it tastes. But not like, not as strong, not the strong, like, you know how you get the citric acid, really strong kind of taste, acidic. No, it's not as, Roselle's not as strong as that. It has flavors of it. So, yeah. So, I mean, either one would make a great tea, by far. It's a beautiful, nice tea. Amazing color. It goes great with sweets. It's not, maybe not a good thing for me, but I do crave sweets after I drink this. So, but it would be good for like if you have afternoon tea or something like that, and you have your friends over, and then you pop out some Roselle tea, and impress everybody with the beautiful color, the taste. So for sure. And like I like to drink this cold. I'll be drinking this all day long. I like it cold. It's a great drink to have in the summer. It's great to have in the winter. It's very healthy for you. So follow those links below, and you'll see that study I was talking about. It's phenomenal. So thanks for coming with me today and making some amazing tea. Wish you the best. Y'all take care.